situationships, talking stages, reading between the lines, games on games on games, cheating, lying. Thinking of you. Hello, it's Sahar, Dahi, honey, and welcome to another episode of Sahar Speaks. And I decided I'm just going to keep that as the name because I'm just vibing with it. I'm just vibing with that name, and no one else really gave me any other suggestions. So I'm just going to take my gut feeling on that and just leave it a sweet and simple Sahar Speaks. Okay, so lots of adjustments. Right now, I'm in the greatest mood because I'm all cracked up on some apple juice, not sponsored, but it's real good. Apple juice is real good. It's truly the moment. And learned a lot of things. So I found out that my mic is supposed to be on the side, just left on the side like this. Not the way that I had it before. I had to learn by embarrassing myself, and that's okay. And I also have a pop filter, which I had before, but I didn't think it would make that much of a difference. And then I posted the video and everyone's like, Sahar, please get a fucking pop filter. Holy shit. And I'm like, okay. So now I have a pop filter and we're chilling. And I'm very excited. I just posted the first episode, and so far I've been getting a lot of really, really good feedback, which I'm very grateful for. So thank you if you gave me feedback. Thank you if you enjoyed. Thank you if you watched it. And now we have another episode that I'm going to do today because I really want to, and I got really excited by it. And I've been going through my DMs, and you guys have been sending me some stuff that you want advice on, and there were just topics that I want to talk about. So I think it'll be fun. I'm really excited. Yeah, I'm just gonna have some apple juice. Let's do some apple juice ASMR for a second here. I'm kind of nervous because I don't like when people eat or drink, but other people don't mind it. So ew, oh my god, y'all heard me swallow, right? Okay, very interesting. I'll take little sips of apple juice here and there while we're in it. But let me get into, what is it? Let me find, where did I keep this? I probably should have had this queued up before I started, but I didn't because I'm irresponsible. So, first topic we are going to get into. A girl I met 5 days ago called me her best friend, but she really likes texting me. Am I friend zoned? First of all, I want to talk about this. The friend zone, okay? There is no getting out of the friend zone. I don't know what kind of guys think there's oh my god, he made it out of the friend zone. I made it out of the friend zone. I don't think getting out of the friend zone is a real thing. And ladies, you're free to let me know what you think. If you disagree with me, that's fine. But personally, I think when it comes to girls from the beginning know whether or not they want something with you. There's two zones, you know? She either puts you in the friend zone right away or the I want something, whether it's hooking up, whether it's dating, whether it's whatever. You don't leave those sections. You don't leave your zone, okay? So if you made it out of the friend zone, no, you didn't. You didn't make it out of the friend zone. You were never in the friend zone. You were in the I maybe want something, maybe want to hook up, maybe want to do whatever, but, societal pressures, so I can't just instantly be whatever, so I'm going to be your friend. Really, what is a girl supposed to do when she likes a guy or is vibing with the guy? She's supposed to be hey, by the way, you're not in the friend zone. Just thought I'd let you know, you're not in the friend zone. I'd let you hit. It doesn't work like that. You have to act like a friend. You have to be friendly regardless. You have to realistically kind of act like someone's friend no matter what the situation is. You're not going to be fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, You know. So that's my first little 2 cents on that. But also in this specific situation, a girl I met 5 days ago called me her best friend, but she really likes texting me and my friends. Okay, that's just weird, because what girl calls a guy their best friend within 5 days of meeting? Buddy, that's a red flag. I'm telling you that right now. That is a red flag. Who is calling you that? Who have I called my best friend? Any guy I've ever called my best friend? There's one dude that I called my best friend. It was because he was actually one of my best friends. And then another one recently, I was oh, he's kind of the closest thing I have to a guy best friend. But even then, I wouldn't run around telling him hey, you're my best friend. It just seems weird and unnecessary. I think maybe potentially it could be a playing hard to get vibe. I would personally never tell a guy he's my best friend because that's just fucking weird. And what guy deserves to be called my best friend? None. Never ever. So I would never call a guy my best friend. It's giving me making you chase vibes, but it also could be like friend zoney. It's just sussing me out that it's 5 days. I can't get over that. 5 days. 5 days in, and she's saying, you're my best friend. That's giving weird. It's giving hard to get, but also potentially friend zone. I'm gonna need more context if I'm being completely straight up with you. Like, she really likes texting me. Okay, never mind. I think it's hard to get. I think it's playing hard to get, because I wouldn't say that to someone and text them all the time, you know? I don't text anyone ever. Like, I'm such a bad texter. No. I'm a really good texter when I need to be, but I don't text people like ever, so I'm probably not the best person to ask about that. But I don't really think you're in the friend zone. I think you're in the hard to get zone, and she probably likes your attention. So that's my take on that. I hope you're good. That one I wasn't too helpful with, was I? It is what it is. I never said I was an expert. I'm just very observant in life and in relationships. I'm observant, so I just know things and I notice things. Now let's get into another one. I need your help, please. There's this guy I really miss. I haven't talked to him in a while. How do I get in touch with him again? I really want to send a snap, but I don't know what to say. I love your TikTok. You have so many good tips. First of all, thank you. I love you. That was so nice of you. I love when people value my opinion. It's so the best feeling ever. In this situation, if there's a guy you miss and you haven't talked to him and you want to get in touch again, you guys, listen, girls, you got to be just confident doing this kind of shit. The only way this shit will go badly or go poorly is when you overthink it and stress it out. You know, if you put two people in the same scenario, but one person overthinks it and one person doesn't, the person who didn't overthink it is going to have it easier and have a way better outcome. So if you want to hit him up, you got to hit him up, but you got to hit him up with no expectation. Like, you got to snap him being like, if he leaves me undelivered, I've come to terms with that. I'm perfectly fine with that. I've accepted that there's a chance that he will not respond. There's a chance he'll ignore me. But when you go into it like that, it's way less stressful, you know? If you find that you're going to be overthinking and stressing all the time, I don't even recommend doing it, because it'll go so south. You're going to manifest a poor outcome for yourself, and that's just like not it. It's not the motive for sure. I would say, like, okay, I'm more the calling type. I'm not the snap type that's like ugly. I'm the type that would call and be like, hey, I just want to check in and see how you've been. And when you surprise them with like a little phone call, they're like, it's super unexpected and they don't know what's coming. You know, if you text them, if you snap message them, if you whatever, they can like see it and like maybe think about it and like not. But when you call them, it's like they have no idea what's going on. It's so mysterious. They're like, why is she calling me? What is it? Is it important? Oh my God. And then they'll call you back. So that's why I think I like calling more. I would recommend calling him. Just being, hey, I just want to check in and see how you've been. Be in love with me, you know, that kind of thing. But if you really want to just snap, I mean, you could. I say go big or go home. I would say literally be like, hey, motherfucker, hello, talk to me now. And then once you guys have a decent conversation going on the phone, then you'll like the snaps and the texting will follow after. But if you're not as bold and scary, you could just snap and just, you know. But you have to come to terms with, he may not answer. He may never answer, whatever. But guys like boldness, so call him. And then once you guys have a decent conversation, he's going to be all over that shit. He's going to be Snapchatting you. He's going to be calling you, texting you, doing everything. And then now you guys have set up a new dynamic where you guys are talking on the phone. So now you can be like talking on the phone more than anything. So yes, that's my 2 cents on that. Let's get into another. We're kind of flying through these, eh? I'm just in a really good mood. Let me have a little apple juice break. Sorry, guys. Okay. Ew, oh my God. I have like my Invisalign in, and I really just put the apple juice in my mouth and like swish that shit around. Like, talk about cavities. Talk so many cavities. Oh my God, that might have been ear piercing. I apologize for that. Okay, let's get into another one. Hey, Sahar. Oh my God, I messed up. Okay. Hey, Sahar, I need advice. So this guy I know told me he has feelings for me, and in real life, he acts like it, but over text, he is so dry and leaves me undelivered a lot. He also flirts with other girls. He knows I like him because I told him, but we aren't together. I talked to him about it, and he keeps saying that he does have feelings for me and stuff like that. I don't know what to do. Okay, so the advice that I truly live by when it comes to guys... Oh my god, why is the dog barking outside? Can y'all hear that? Can you hear it through the mic? I feel like you can. That's so annoying. Okay, so the advice that I live by when it comes to guys is, and trying to know if they like you or not, is, and I saw this on TikTok once, and did you guys, there's a little tickle in my throat. Did you guys hear it? It was like a little burp thing. I feel like it sounded like a frog. We'll see when I'm watching this back. The advice I live by when it comes to guys that I saw on TikTok one time is, if a guy likes you, you will know. If he doesn't, you'll be confused. And it's just so true, because I feel like guys make it very clear when they're interested in a girl. They will make it very obvious that they're into you. They will text you. They will call you. They will do whatever. And the thing is, if you really think back about it, like, think about guys that you've liked in the past, okay? Or like guys that have liked you in the past. So you liked a guy, he liked you. And then you only noticed that he liked you once he stops liking you, because he stops doing all the little things that he used to do. So there was this one guy, okay? He was so nice to me. Oh my god, this man was so fucking nice to me. And he like treated me like a little princess, and like was just like super sweet, and like went out of his way to like when I'd leave his place, he'd like text me being like, did you get home safe, like blah blah blah. Like he was just so like reassuring, you know? And I kind of, I guess I like took it for granted in my mind. Okay, I took it for granted just a little bit. But I only realized that he had liked me in that time was once he stopped doing all those things. When he stopped doing it, I was like, damn, he really liked me, because he stopped doing it. And then I was like, okay, so he doesn't like me anymore. But like, he really liked me a lot, because he was doing a lot. And yeah, so guys show you that they like you. And if a guy's like in real life, he acts like he likes you, I feel like that's a good sign. But my only real red flag that I'm seeing is he flirts with other girls. Why is he doing that? Why is he flirting with other girls? That's not making sense to me. If you like me, be obsessed with me and only me. I don't like to share. I do not like to share. Do not be giving your attention to other bitches like that. So I guess he knows you like him, which is crazy, but I feel like he does like you. I think he's just fucking weird and manipulative, and maybe low-key playing you a little bit, because that's just so weird. Okay, oh wait. First things first. Oh my god, I'm so disruptive. I apologize. You guys can't take it super personally when they're bad over text, because I've learned from talking to guys and being friends with guys and just like my own like dating experience, guys just aren't the greatest of texters. When they like you, they do actually text pretty good. So that is a little concerning right there. But you can't take it super personally, because I've had guys who liked me and they would like leave me undelivered for like time. But I also do that. I also do that. So that's like, I can't be mad at them because I do the exact same thing. But I feel like he does like you. I think he's just playing games. And I also am getting the vibes that he's kind of young from this, because the older you get, the more you're just more like straight up and like, yes, this is the way it is. You know, I'm not playing games. But I think he's just playing. I would say don't get too invested in it, because I don't think he likes you enough to the point where he's like going to cuff you. Truthful, harsh reality. This isn't giving me cuffing energy. It's giving me like flirty fling, maybe a little friends with benefits vibes, like situationship, but it's not giving me like I'm in love with you and I'm trying to date you. Because when a guy is like in love with you trying to date you, you will know those motherfuckers are simps when they want to be. Every guy is capable of being a simp. I'm telling you that. Never forget it. It is the truth of the matter. So good. So juicy. Okay. So I think that's good for that. Next thing. Since you give great advice, first of all, thank you. Do you have any advice on people talking shit about you behind your back and being fake? Okay, I do. So what I've learned is in life, you can't stop people from talking shit about you. Whether you like it or not, it's gonna happen. Okay, sorry, that's the truth of the matter. No matter what you do in life, people are gonna talk shit about you. People who don't like you and people who even like you are gonna talk shit about you. Your friends are gonna talk shit about you once in a while, and that's life. And I feel like when you're younger, when you're in high school, it's very you're so sensitive. You're so sensitive to people talking shit about you. Like, I was talking to Alessia on the phone the other night, and her and I were just talking about how, like, we were both so psychotically, like, hated when people talk shit about us. Like, if I heard you were talking shit about me, I'd confront people and be like, why were you talking shit about me? Like, what did I do? Do you not like me? Why? Like, all this shit. Like, I was so fucking annoying. And, like, she told me she would keep, like, a list of all the people that she thought didn't like her or thought was talking shit about her. Like, we were psychotic, you know? And I just learned that you can't stop people from talking shit about you, and people talking shit about you necessarily isn't always the worst thing in the world. Like, your friends are gonna talk about you every once in a while, and that's just, like, the truth of the matter. And that's not to say, like, oh, they're bad, but, you know, sometimes you want to vent about certain people's behavior. That doesn't mean you hate the person. Maybe you're just like, oh my god, we went out and she did this and it really pissed me off. Like, whatever. Not something that you're going to confront someone over and fight them over. It's not worth it to confront them about it. But if you just need to get it off your chest, it's going to happen. And I'm not going to say, I know I do it. I do. And I'm not going to say I'm going to get offended when someone else does it as well, because that's just life. You have to learn to not take it personally. Someone talking shit about you isn't necessarily overly personal. But another thing I've learned about people who talk shit, it usually stems from insecurity or jealousy. So one or the other, it's like, if they're talking shit about you, it's because, one, they're either jealous of you. You might be beautiful, you might be smart, you might have something that they don't. Whatever it is, they're jealous of you, and that's them coping with that jealousy is by talking shit about you. Or number two, they are insecure in themselves. They are not secure in themselves, so they project that onto you. They don't. And the thing is, when people talk shit, a lot of the time, they're talking shit about things that they don't like about themselves. Like, this is super weird, okay? But I tend to find it annoying when people are insecure, okay? I'm someone who gets a little bit irritated when someone is overly insecure, okay? And it's because I know that, like, for a majority of my life, I was insanely insecure, and still to this day, like, I'm still a deep-rooted, like, the insecure little kid is still inside of me in a way. Even though I can project a sense of confidence, I still sometimes feel like that insecure little kid. So when people are very insecure or project an insecure energy around me all the time, I feel like I'm looking at my high school self again, and I'm like, you're so embarrassing and cringy, and I don't like it. So I'm someone who might get irritated by that, but in reality, it has nothing to do with that person being insecure. I don't dislike them for being insecure. I dislike that I see a part of me in them. That's what I'm talking shit about. So they're either jealous of you, and if that's the case, kudos to you, live your best life. You got some bitch jealous over you, or they're insecure, and in that case, it's like, it's their own internal battle, you know? Everything we do in our lives is just projection. Everything we do is projection. Everything we do has more to do with us than it has to do with other people. It's just, you know, that's the way it is. But talking shit, I just don't, like, that's, again, to an extent. You can't just, like, if someone's just talking shit about you 24/7, I'm not saying dismiss that, but I'm saying you can't take it super, super personally when people are talking shit about you all the time. So that being said, though, being fake is where I don't vibe with it at all. Like, your friends are gonna talk shit about you every once in a while, but if someone just straight up hates you and, like, they're talking shit all the time, but to your face they're being nice, I suggest cutting them off. What are you doing? What are we doing with people like that? Realistically, like, it's just like, for what? You can't surround yourself with fake people. Like, it's so important that you surround yourself with genuine people, genuine friends. Like, and I've learned it's better to be alone than to be with people who are fake and don't have best interests in you. And that's a really hard thing to come to terms with. And I think it does take a level of security with yourself and a level of confidence to be able to say, like, I would rather take this road alone. I'd rather be lonely than be in a circle of people who don't actually care about me. So the sooner you get to terms with that, the better. And I've learned that once you feel super secure in yourself, and once you have come to terms with, I'd rather be alone than be surrounded by fake people, more genuine people come into your life. It attracts more genuine people, and then it makes people not want to lose you as well, because they know you don't need them. Once they realize, like, you don't need them, they're going to want to stick around more. No one likes feeling super dependent. If you have friends where you're like, I need to be with them, like, I need friends, I need to like not be alone, like all this shit. What do you think they're gonna take advantage of that? They know you're desperate to not be alone. You are desperate to not be alone. You will do anything to not be alone. So they're gonna take advantage of that. Step all over you, treat you like shit, talk shit about you. But when you're like, I don't give a fuck if you leave. I'm fine being alone. If you want to leave, there's the fucking door. Then people aren't gonna step all over you because they know that they can't. They know that you'll cut them off in a heartbeat if they do. So that's my 2 cents on that. Kind of a long rant, but it is what it is. And then I think this is the last topic we're going to get into, which is, in your experience, do you think dating is getting worse now? People don't respect each other anymore. What do you think needs to change? I think dating now is so fucking garbage, okay? Dating in today's day and age, horseshit. It is horrendous. It's so like fake and chasing and games and cheating and lying. Like I understand the dating game in today's world, but I don't like it. But I don't complain about it because me complaining and bitching and whining isn't going to do anything. It really isn't. So I'd rather just learn how to manipulate the system than to complain about it and teach you guys how to manipulate the system as well. But yeah, it's fucked. Everything is about chasing. And I know guys always get mad at me when I say guys love to chase. We all love to chase. Girls and guys love to chase because everyone wants to feel rewarded. No one likes it when something comes easy for some reason. Like, I hate to admit it, but when a guy's super insanely interested in me, it might turn me off a little bit. Just a little bit. Because, I don't know. I'm just like that. I'm just conditioned to this society's dating world. And, like, I don't know what the change can be. Because it's such a matter of, I have to act interested, but not too interested. He's interested and I like that, but now he's too interested. Or now he's not interested enough, so now I'm even more interested. It's like a back and forth, like cat and mouse, like chasing left and right. And it's so frustrating. And like, we don't even have, like, what is it? We had dating before. What the fuck? We don't have dating anymore. We call them talking stages. Dating is just called a talking stage. Dating is called a situationship. Really take that in. Y'all are going on dates, hanging out all the time, getting to know each other, spilling your feelings, opening your heart. Situationship, talking stage. Not even, y'all are fucking exclusively, or so you think, and then they're secretly hooking up with other people, but you can't even say anything because technically you guys aren't dating. And it takes so fucking long to get to the point of dating. You could talk to someone for like a year, talk, situationship, fucking whatever, and y'all still didn't date. They could literally get you to fall in love with them, take your heart out, shatter it, stomp on it, ruin your life, and you can't even say you dated, because that's just how like the dating world is right now. And it's so horseshit, and it pisses me off so much. I hate like the dating world today, and it's garbage. Like, I don't even know. People play too many games. Like, you act like you're interested when you're not. Other people act like they're interested when they're not. It's just constant confusion, reading in between the lines, like overthinking this and this and that. Like, no one's direct. We all have to play it loosely, especially girls. There's so much pressure on girls to like act a certain way in dating. Like, a girl can't be too easy. She can't be too available. She can't answer too quickly or she's clingy. I literally asked the guy, I was like, what makes a girl clingy? Like, what? Because guys will call girls clingy all the time, and I'm like, what makes a girl clingy? And they straight up said, when she answers too quickly on text. Motherfucker, what? What? Answers too quickly on text. This is why I just don't answer text anymore. It's bullshit. It's so stupid. I don't like it. But yeah, the entire dating world is completely fucked up. I hate it so much. Like, this is gonna be the generation that has like the hardest time with like marriage and stuff, I feel like, because hookup culture is so big. No one dates. Situationships, talking stages, reading between the lines, games on games, cheating, lying. That's just how it is. That's why I'm single. That's why I want to be single. I do not want to fucking stress all the time and want to die all the time over a boy that I'm not even dating. So yeah. Okay, I think that brings us to the end of this episode. I really, really enjoyed that. Very much. I enjoyed that. That was very fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed. DM me more situations you'd want me to talk about. Nothing's really going on with me. My life's pretty chill. My life's pretty good. We're good. Chilling. I'm a little bit out of motivation with like TikTok. I've been like running out of ideas. I don't know what to give advice on. So here we go. I'm going to be posting these on TikTok as well, which will be fun. But yeah, I feel like that's the end of this. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for tuning in. Love the sport. Give me feedback. Send me situations you want advice on. You can all my socials will be on the end screen, so you can reach out to me there. I do read my DMs. I do see my comments. I do see whatever. So I appreciate the feedback. I love every single one of you, and thank you for tuning in.